Right, Randy Hussar, how you doing?
Pretty good. How about you?
Not bad. Pumped for some wrestling today.
Absolutely.
We got day 2 action here at the OAC Junior High State, and it's their girls event as well. Year 2 for the event. Over 200 girls this year.
Yep, fantastic. Growing the sport.
Awesome. So tell me, you said your daughter's wrestling?
Yep, my daughter's wrestling, 133 pounds.
Nice. And you said a bunch of the Ohio national teams here for the girls.
Yep, they're all right there behind you. They think it's funny that I'm being interviewed. So if
Nice.
you swing it around, you get to see them.
Let's do it. What's up, ladies?
Hi.
You pumped to wrestle today?
Yeah.
Nice. Good luck to you.
They know I get pretty uncomfortable.
Hey, you're doing pretty solid work here. So tell me about the growth that you've seen in the girls division here in Ohio.
Oh, it's huge. And from what I hear, they're going to start something in high school. So I'm the varsity coach at Rossford for the boys too. So it's exciting. My daughter's a freshman, and it's good to hear that they may be doing a girls thing next year.
Nice. So has she typically been competing against boys?
Yeah, usually. Yep. And then she does the off-season stuff with the Ohio national team.
And more opportunity there to wrestle.
Oh yeah.
Why is it important that more states add a girls division?
Well, I just think it's fair, and it's more college opportunity for the girls, and it's just one of those things. If you want it to be fair, when they get into high school, they got to wrestle.
Yeah,
girls should be wrestling girls, and boys should be wrestling boys.
So compare and contrast what you see out of the female versus male wrestlers, like in a practice or a tournament.
Practice is usually the same. Tournaments are a little difficult because the girls' just upper body ain't as strong, so they get stuck underneath the boys and get kind of pushed down and just can't do the same stuff. But the girls are fun to watch because they get sometimes more aggressive than the boys, and
I noticed that too.
They get pretty chippy, so to me it's more entertaining.
Any idea why that is?
I don't know. I think they have a little bit more want to win.
Yeah.
And they take it a little more personal, it seems. But like I said, it makes it fun to watch.
Do you have experience seeing girls come into a wrestling room for the first time?
Oh yeah. And a lot of times they're a little bit intimidated, but once they get going and realize that it's fun, and they just seem to have a blast.
Gotcha. So I'm really interested in the coach / father, wearing that 2 hats role. So tell me how it is for you, and what's that dynamic like?
Well, I have an older boy who's wrestling in college, and I coached him all through high school. So it's much different with my daughter because the emotions are much different, and I don't know. I try hard to separate the two, but it's difficult.
Does it end up being a little different coaching your daughter or your son versus other kids?
It's a ton different. I mean, it's hard to explain, but like I said, the girls have a lot more emotion, and when they lose. When my daughter loses, she takes it a lot more personal. My son can kind of just, it is what it is.
Really?
You get the car ride home with the talk, but the girls, they don't want to hear it. They just want to get better, and like I said, everything seems to be much more personal with the girls.
So I have a son. He's 2 years old. Hopefully he wrestles. I don't know if I'll coach him or not. Maybe that's for my brother. But what would your advice be to me if I am in that situation?
Just make sure that you are a dad first and a coach second, and that you always make time. That's the struggle. You don't always just want to be coach.
Yeah.
So when wrestling's over, you got to turn that on to dad.
Cool. So last thing, I travel all around, see wrestling. I come to Ohio, it's deep. There's tons of great wrestlers. Why is Ohio so good at wrestling?
Northwest Ohio, where we're from, I don't know. I think because it's a blue-collar area, a blue-collar sport, but it's definitely tough. I mean, like us, we have Genoa in our league, and 6 state champs this year. We wrestle them a couple, 3 times a year. Yeah. Sometimes it's not so fun. For me, I enjoyed it because I'm also a fan of the sport. So I got to see all them guys growing up win all those state titles, and it's fun to watch. But when you got to line up against them a couple times a year, it's not no fun.
Why did you decide to coach?
I don't know. I didn't have a lot of success, I guess, and it's just one of those things I feel like I could give back, and my kids got into it. I don't know, I just have fun watching the kids win, and when you see that in their eyes after they win a match, it's definitely better than winning yourself, I think.
Really?
I think so. I mean,
Cool. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for putting your energy into sport. You got anything else to share?
nope. Just hopefully it keeps growing.